Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik and welcome back to more of Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City and the City Folk. You may wonder why we're starting in the basement, and the answer is quite simple. I had recorded for about 10 minutes before my computer decided to restart for an update or for some other weird reason. I don't know. Either way, it restarted, and because I recorded an MP4, that part of the videos are recoverable, so we're just starting from here. But basically, if you want to recap, last time we finally gathered together all the funds we've been building for the last month and a bit, and we went and bought things about a day before the sale at Gracie Grace started, so which meant all the furniture was full price, but it meant that we had access to buy everything as well. And then, well, the episode up until this point was literally me going into Grace seeing what was left. If you're wondering, it is flooring, this dresser thing specifically here, and then the table which we didn't buy, and a chair. And that I don't particularly want another version of. The table is 120k marked down, and this is 50k marked, not 50k, 60k marked down. And that is basically where we're at. So, interesting. Yes, so we do have cockroaches, unfortunately. We'll squash them because, God, I learned to really hate them after playing GameCube. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. The only thing of particular note is that we've had a new neighbour move in, that being Jay. And also, it looks a lot more purple because it's autumn. But yeah, no, Jay has moved in behind us, and considering I originally didn't go speak to him, we may as well can throw him in the thumbnail. And yeah, you may be wondering what the, well, speaking of thumbnails and titles, you may be wondering what the title means. Intermission. We'll get into that, but first, how are you doing, Jay? Yo, you must live here in Toffee. Sweet! Good to meet you, my name is Jay. Sorry you had to see my place looking so lame, but don't sweat, I'll have it cleaned up in no time. You've got to be Daniel, right? I know we're going to be buds. Hey! May as well save that for the thing. So, yes, this episode is called Intermission because it is the first time we've really had like an intermission between goals. Since the series started, we kind of set off on paying our house, and then after that, the status quo continued to play off public works, and then that kind of effortlessly flowed into doing... Oh, we found the money rock already in the fossil as well, so all we've got left is to do coconuts. But yes, no, so... everything's kind of flown one from the other, and it was always money, 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 money. And now the money's kind of stopped. The only thing we've got left now is kind of our self-set. I just said I've done the money rock. My brain just reset for a new cycle, it seems. But no, all we've got left now is particularly the... Like, we've got the remaining Gracie Grace items before it switches over on the 1st. And we've got Halloween, which I want to ideally do a live stream tomorrow, either before or after work, to just finally clear out that cupboard full of candy we've been stockpiling for years, because I think it's fitting. But yeah, this is that middle episode, though, because this is the episode in between those two goals where I'm going to put my hands up and say, we're not working towards anything. Any money we do today is kind of for maybe a single piece of furniture we will buy. You know, we need 120k or 60k, and we're getting that from selling the way all too backed up coconuts. Like, this is the intermission. This may very well be the last time that I go sell coconuts, because I mean, beyond this, what am I going to be spending money on? Axes and flowers and trees. It's like not as extravagant a purchase as, you know, say, a fountain or a lighthouse or an entire house complete with 2 extra floors and multiple expansions and the flagpole. It's not as big. So yeah, no, it kind of feels weird, but I think after this episode we'll be scaling back the money thing. So I know it's kind of, and I know to a point I thought of it as kind of just this monotonous thing we did in the City Folk, and so what it is, it's just the monotonous thing we did to make money for 3 years at this point, but it's kind of just become synonymous with the series, where it's like, when in doubt, just go pick up some coconuts, put your bread down, save for some other time. And I figure it's just a good episode to kind of end the tradition on. Yes, no, while we're doing that, because there is a lot of coconuts down, if you want the Neremik special of things that have been going on today and they're in and around, first things first, I've had a song known as Virtual Insanity stuck in my head. It is by Jamiroquai, which you may know as the band that sang All Right in GTA 5 on the Non-Stop Pop station, which is also a banger. But no, Virtual Insanity, it's been stuck at the back of my head, forced me to add that and All Right to my music Spotify playlist. And yeah, no, good song. I only found out about it because of a JoJo like animatic set to it. I think they remade. I watched it years ago, but it was really well animated. And of course, JoJo Part 6 I've just caught up on. Yeah, no, so I was kind of like in the mood. It was in the back of my head. I checked it out the other day. It's been stuck in my head ever since. My entire fault. I know. But yeah, no, that's been a good song. And today was quite fun. So yeah, this general week has been what my university says is a independent study week. All of them have them. It's basically just half term. The teachers kind of get a week off, and the students, if they've got any work, which they usually do, kind of set over a week or 2 weeks, are set to complete it. Yeah, so my only thing I really need to do, because all my other assignments I kind of just submitted, or I was caught up on, or I was doing other avenues for, the only thing I needed to do was, like, follow a YouTube tutorial making an Unreal game to kind of just learn how Unreal works, and then we'd show what we made to our tutor. And the idea is you, like, start off following one for a basic game in Unreal Engine, which is what Epic Games use to make Fortnite and a bunch of other games. But yeah, no, you follow one to make a basic game, and then if you want the extra marks, and, well, to pass, basically, you go and you're like, okay, I made a FPS Call of Duty knockoff, now I'm going to add a double jump, I'm going to edit the sound effect that plays when people die, and you slowly rack up points that way. And yeah, that's kind of basically what I was set off to do. So I made a very, and I mean very basic FPS game this afternoon, and tomorrow and the day after are kind of going to be spent on little improvements. I don't attend school on Mondays, so I can make it work. And then I think I may have Tuesday night to work on it. We will see is the key word there. We will see if it's viable. And yeah, go from there. I do want to make something that stands out at least enough. It's basic now, but I have a feeling now I've got the groundwork in. It's like adding features. If Yandere Dev can add a new feature to Yandere Simulator practically every week, I can do it in my crappy little project in like 2 days. Maybe. I mean, maybe with enough tutorials. It felt a bit weird being told, hey, just go follow a bunch of YouTube tutorials. I don't care which ones. If it works, you pass. But, you know, I'll put my hands up and say, hey, look, I appreciate it. And, yeah, it's kind of annoying that I had to leave it to the last minute because I kind of forgot how my week was laid out. I was like, okay, I've just gone on break and everything. I'm going to take, like, you know, the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, kind of put my feet up. And then Wednesday I went to, like, install it, and I was like, I'm making progress. And then I agreed to go out Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I was working in the evening, and then of course the Sunday morning after I worked Saturday kind of carried over, and I was fatigued and stuff, and it was like, ugh. And then it's like, oh dear, we're here. Not Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, so it's it kind of like catapulted. Like I forgot I made all those plans where I had to, like, you know, work. So it kind of caught me at the time where I was about to knuckle down and be like, right, I got this. I did not, in fact, got this. So, yeah, fun. It is for the class I like, though, so I do want to put a fair bit of effort in. Don't think I'll post a video of it, but, you know, maybe if it turns out to be a certified banger, who knows. Actually, no. If I ever let's play a game I've made myself, I'll be wincing at half the stuff. Like, it won't even be that bad, but the fact I made it will just force me to hate it with a burning passion. Anyway, thank you, extra tree stuff. I know, bowling out. You've got about 90k in money, all things considered now. Yeah. Go to the city then, play a little game of guessing who's who and what have you. May drop by the museum for a coffee. Did do that in the previous recording, but we'll see. But yes, don't leave your university work until last minute. Bad idea. And of course, Halloween's tomorrow, so obviously I would like to, you know, try and clear out the massive candy stash we've got in the back room. That'd be maybe ideal. Ooh, someone is having a conversation, but I think it's on the opposite. No. Okay, fine. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I am working, which is kind of I also was initially kind of downbeat by it, but no one seemingly made plans that's like in my inner circle, so honestly I'm chill with it. We'll try and stream maybe a little bit after into the evening, play some horror games and what have you, and obviously try and get this done. Just offload all the candy we can to Jack and the villagers, so that way the saga is over. And with that said, hello Serena. Well, what now? My hair is all frizzled. Shut up. Just give me the axe. Do you not like me or something? Of course not. So you don't like me after all? I mean, you don't not like me? That's good, I think. I guess it was just my bad luck that you clocked me with your axe as you went by. Seems like nothing good happened today. Just shut. This is why I don't like you. I was lying when I said I did. Ugh. She's annoying. Either way, I just have to make a jump cut, by the way. I know may have been seamless even because of my amazing editing skills, but yeah, no, I had to go eat tea. But yeah, no, I think we should go for the roast. I know we've already technically been in this recording, but it's like, what's stopping me from going again? Nothing is the answer. Nothing. Huh. And yeah, after this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. May message one of friends, see if they want to come on and play whatchamacallit. Oh. Oh! Is this what happens if you try and have 2 in 1? No rush, take your time. Huh? Well, I'm taking a photo of that because I have not seen that. No rush, take your time. Huh? Never seen that in a million years. So I've never tried to have 2 cups in one day, but nope. No. Save photo. Oh, I was sweating bullets. Anyway, SD card saved. Woohoo. I suppose we saw something new. But yeah, no, the only thing that's really left for us to do now is I don't know what there is left to do is the issue. Like, because the table's 120k, and we've got however much on hand. And no matter how much of that we sell in an episode, I doubt we'll be able to hit 120. Well, 100 on hand, we need like 40k more, which is insane, because I don't think we have that many trees in our town. Oh! Okay, I thought I had 26 in savings. That makes things a bit easier. 7,000 more. Fine. Fine. It's like, what's his face? Scrooge having his heart changed. It's like, oh, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh. Either way, let's find some trees then and fill our inventory. Shouldn't need to bother about pulling the tools out for an extra slot since it should take the same amount of trips regardless. Oh. So yeah, we'll do 3 sell then 3 sell. The classic method. But yeah, no, what else is on my mind? So we got time to talk, considering I don't assume this will be the most riveting content in the world. But yeah. No, channel interesting. May have noticed there's a bit of Persona 5 upload spam at the moment. I've got an issue with that and I don't like it. I'm having trouble pacing myself to complete the game on camera. I want to, so I've just been recording every time I've wanted to play off camera. The issue with that is like most of the videos are an hour long, because obviously I would naturally like to play the game for an hour. And also my upload back catalog for those guys is going to be insane. Like, I may have started that sentence thinking that we were in a bit of a predicament, but no. Basically, I think I've got 2 more episodes of Persona 5 ready, and trust me, if the homies ain't coming on tonight, like maybe one more, bad. It's like, yeah, no, I have a very strong feeling that series will be done like maybe 2 months in advance of when it actually ends. Like, just because I'm enjoying it as a thing. I was having this conversation with someone last night as well, actually. But no, I think Persona 5 was the last game where I properly sat down and I didn't record it. And it was something I enjoyed entirely separate from anything YouTube-wise. And I was just like, yeah, no, I'd just play it, then I'd come and I'd record. And that's weird to say, but with the way that I record a lot of things, most games I'm interested in trying, or what have you, are stream limited, or, you know, YouTube limited. Which is like a weird, roundabout way of saying, how would I say it? It's weird, but basically, yeah, no, playing Persona 5 after it being pretty, because, I mean, mind you, this is in 2020. Last year I just didn't have much time to play games. I don't know. I say that, but my memory of the year is like dead hazy. It's like, I probably did. But yeah, no, it's the last like proper narrative game with a proper like defined ending, like that you can play beginning to end, which I sat down and played. That wasn't on YouTube, which is weird. But it's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna do the same with Sonic Frontiers probably. Although, I mean, Persona 5 has been out a while, so I can pace the uploads with that after the first few. Kind of get the initial bump of hype, go from there. But no, Sonic Frontiers is immediately gonna fall victim to that. And oh, the temptations just play through that game in 2 days, upload all parts back to back to back, and just be that scum guy who has the whole game uploaded, because then I can successfully say I'm caught upon the upload streak. It's like, yeah, 5 days ahead, I think I'm fine. But yeah, no, Sonic Frontiers, I'm definitely going to do a similar-ish thing where I just play a lot of the game and I'm like, okay, bap, 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 bap. Either all pre-recorded or all out in an insanely quick amount of time. And honestly, if it works out, it works out. Very rather chuffed if it did, actually. It's just, it's kind of hard to put into words, but I don't know, some games on the channel I would only play because I was playing them for the channel. Persona 4's in that interesting valley where it's like, I would have played you but a bit later, whereas something like Wind Waker, after kind of wanting to just touch Skyward Sword in general after ages, and then picking it up, slowly enjoying it, and then, you know, enjoying it enough, even with the intermittent upload schedules, to go, okay, I want to play something else of this to broaden my knowledge of the series. That was like, I wouldn't be playing Wind Waker if it wasn't for the fact I played Skyward Sword out of obligation for the channel. Took forever to upload Skyward Sword, but I did enjoy it. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword, really. Because it means my enjoyment of things is segmented into very brief 30 to an hour-long snippets. Like, at most, maybe once or twice a week. Whereas if I was throwing myself wholeheartedly in something, I could play it as much as I wanted without having to worry about, oh shit, am I skipping something? It's weird. It's very weird being a YouTuber. I do not envy game reviewers in the slightest, because, like, I review a game after the fact. Like, I'll enjoy the game and then I'll brush up on my knowledge of it, maybe do a very, like, skim playthrough of it short, and be like, okay, here in the game review. But game reviewers that have to review stuff day one, they're like blitzing through games. It's like, I know my enjoyment of games is sometimes, like, a bit stunted by the fact, okay, you know, I've got to think about views and, like, how to serialize it and what order to upload in. And it's like, yeah, okay. But at least I'm able to enjoy them when I play them. Game reviewers just seem like a different breed. Well, like, specifically publications. I know I'm a different breed, that's because I'm deranged and run the YouTube channel Neremik too, which I'll have a video out on before the end of the year, ideally 2. I just need to crack on what they are. I have a very strong feeling I'm not going to be the Persona 4 video. We need to... I'll just go private some videos and just retroactively change the order of the reviews I said I was going to do them in for the 5th time on that channel, and life will be fine. Okay, yeah, maybe I am as deranged as the average game reviewer. Either way, fun game. Freya. Are you Freya? You Frigga! Oh, you... Right, fine. Static. I know you're static. Okay, it's 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. Or 1 out of 5. Pippi. You were in the, what's it called town? New Leaf Town. Spork or Gale? I'm going to lock in answer as Gale. We'll see. Fine. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Highest we're getting is Winston. Overwatch. Elmer. You know, it's... They're not, like... When you start speaking to him and the tune plays, why specifically that instrument? Was he trying to make me feel like a clown? Ugh. Either way, welcome to Gracie Grace, where we specialise in art and other stuff for the home. Yeah, so, end of sale season, by the way. This is what we narrowly dodged out on last episode, in case you were wondering. But yes, unfortunately, they don't have the sweets lamp, which is a shame, because I would have, like, happily bought another one of those over this, but for completionist's purpose, I'm making the room feel a little bit more full. We will, 120k, and that's 50% off. Don't seem to have enough cash on you. I would like to pay by shopping card. Leaves 1,000 bells in the bank. But it does give us a nice little piece of a thing to do, so we'll throw it down. Anyway, thank you, City. You truly have been a wonder. And of course, for a long time, Wart Jr. I know you're Wart Jr. Okay. Yes. Talk to me. You're Patty back there, aren't you? You've been, like, around and, like... Yeah, no, you were around at the very, very, very beginning of New Horizons. Almost the point I forgot. You're Lily. Okay. And you, who was staring directly at me, are Egg... No, you're Benedict. But I was going to say Egbert, so 3 out of 5 for now. Appreciate the pun, though. And... You're not called Roy, and you're not called YNL. Grezzo? Grizucci? Marth is a Fire Emblem character. Hanazawa, Teru Mikami from Mob Psycho. No, Bud. Okay, I will take... How many of that? That was 3. That was a respectable score of 3. Respectable in heavy quotation marks. Huh. Yeah, now I think we'll go through our newfound table in the thing, and we'll end this little intermission episode. Like I said, this is the last episode where I think we're going to heavily be focusing on money. Every episode after this, perfect town, perfect town, perfect town, perfect town. Then a horrifying 2-week period, no doubt, where I log in and record every single day. Maybe not record, but I log in a bunch to make sure I get all that golden can, and then get that, and then hybrid flowers, and then bleh. I think you can see we're taking an intermission, because the ending is... It sounds very hectic and very stressful, so I was like, thanks that. The whole idea for this video was just to take 1 week, maybe 1 live stream off, and then just go from there. And honestly, yeah, no, I am feeling rather refreshed. I know it has formed a very standard episode, but are kind of just not working towards that wider goal. I suppose you could, like, if you want to be more technical about it, you could say, actually, this video was bookending the whatever Wikitube wants to sort it as. It's bookending the museum furniture, not museum furniture. It's bookending the Sweets furniture arc that ran from 2022 to 2022. Yeah, it's like, I suppose you could say it's literally me bookending by getting a single piece of furniture by kind of just frantically rushing around to fundraise, but I don't know, I feel we finished that goal last time. I was more than content to just not pick up anything this time, but hey, if God was on my side, so be it. Yeah, I'm going to throw this in the basement, run upstairs, sleep in our bed, and I think I'll be seeing you all next week for some, probably acre designating, which is going to be fun. Maybe we'll spend the whole of next week like having a slight break and just spend the entire time. What's it calling? Okay, that's too far. We'll throw it down. We'll see how it looks. See, I can't put it in half placements is the issue, but yeah, maybe we'll spend next week just designing a pattern to use as the, the thing. And yeah, you can't win with a table like that, can you? You just can't. We could put something interesting on there and be like, yeah. So we just took the table into what? It just doesn't work, does it? How do we adjust this then? Something doesn't work. You adjust it. Like, does this work? No, it doesn't. Does a bit more setup for this one. Does this work? Like, Does this work? And it might. And I'd rather ideally have like 2 in the middle, but does this work? I can't use one of these couches then. It's purely for decoration. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Do I like that? Okay, we'll pick you up. Right, fine. Okay, let's just very quickly. And like now you can technically sit on it. And yes, of course, we're gonna play KK Bossa because I'm basic and I like callbacks. It's like, okay, and now it's technically sittable. Am I happy? See, that's obstructing that, but you know what? We've got plenty of episodes left. I'm sure at one of them I want to slack off and rearrange furniture. So you know what? For the time being, that is perfectly acceptable. Well, not perfectly, but it's like, it gets at least a high pass, Yeah. It gets a high, and I see you, and you're gonna wish that I didn't, and how did you not get stamped? Oh, you're on the shit list now, you're definitely on the shit list. Going out with a bang, I see. Everything is all better in all exclamation marks. Why? Okay, you know what? This room was made a while ago. I'm just not going to question some of the design choices. Although, why is the table next to this? We'll have an episode. Okay, if I want to extend the runtime, we'll discuss the ideas of this room and why. It would be cool to see how this room slowly came into shape, because I think it was just me dumping random shit in here and seeing what stuck. Oh yeah, yes, you use that desk lamp for the whole time this room exists and don't get anything better. You do you, me from the past. Definitely not an atrocious design decision. But we managed to make it through the whole recording without my PC crashing this time, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. So if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps a bunch. Let's know when to see more of this and all the good stuff. But until next time, all said, all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.